What's going on? Welcome to the Gaudi Cup. I won't go into massive detail about how this works. If there's some demand for it, maybe I'll make another video explaining all the details, who runs it, who are the key players, who's the best players, like all this kind of stuff, how the point system works. But it's a cool little event run by poker players, for poker players who enjoy playing paddle. And in Vienna, we often have 6 leagues of eight players per league, running on, the day that it runs on. Just start to dox all the information and the location and stuff. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's cool. It involves poker players, and there's sort of some stakes. If you do well, you get rewarded. You get to play with the better players the next week. If you do badly, you get sent down, to the slums. So yeah, you'll probably recognize some people if you're coming from poker, and hopefully enjoy the content. All right, so round one, League One. We got me and Eric here, close to the camera. Eric, I don't really know anything about. I assume he has something to do with poker. I believe I'm currently telling him a little bit of strategy about one of our opponents, Oliver Weiss, known for playing cash and tournaments. And the man in the green on their side, Roland Rokita, is a high-stakes poker tournament player. Oliver Weiss, quite a dangerous man on the paddle court. I start like shit, yeah, I remember that. Always disappointing to just make an early mistake. Always disappointing. Hopefully that won't be the trend of the match. Eric, nice shot. 1-1. So one mistake by me. And one nice point by Eric. Roland gives me kind of an easy ball. My lob's not that good. He attacks Eric. Gets put in the corner. Gives me a nice ball. I try to smash, but it's not quite enough. Point goes on. Ollie now tries to finish me, but it's not going to work. Eric covers me in the middle. Try to finish Ollie off again. This time it works. It wasn't a good shot. That's what I was telling Eric. Not a good shot, because I didn't quite have enough power there. And Ollie just missed it. That looks like a good serve. That's Ollie's special there. Yeah, I gave him a friendly lob. So kind of my bad. But Ollie has those nice, aggressive spinning shots. We're going to switch here on my serve, helping me go a little bit more aggressively. Good serve. And we get the point. Always feels nice to do the little switcheroo when it rewards you with a point. Good lob by Ollie. Really bad overhead by me. Really, really bad. So 2 pretty bad mistakes. Just amateurish mistakes here. The first game in the Gaudi can be kind of painful. Because if you don't play great, you can put yourself on tilt. Every point in this format does count. So the winner or the loser on the day, which may result in you moving down a league for the next week, will come down to every point you play. So 2 early mistakes like that from me, kind of unacceptable. The points Eric lost there were both quite tough shots from Ollie. So yeah, I'm certainly the one that's costing us so far. Not a good lob again. Okay, we do save the ball. Another pretty average lob. Me and Eric not doing very well with the lobs, but we're going to win this point with just some good old-fashioned get the ball back to the other side play. And I think we're even Steven at 4 apiece here. Oh, freebie. Is that enough? No, it's not. Ollie countering me again there. My smash just not good enough, and then I decide to block that ball. A poor decision. Should have used the glass. Third mistake from me, and we're down, what? 4-5? Oh, Ollie. How's it going, mate? Oh, God. Terrible lob by me. Just awful. So I've actually been costing us all of these points so far, basically. I think Eric only actually failed one time. The other time I put him in a bad spot with a shit lob, so... I am losing us all of the points that were down. Good defense. Eric doesn't quite get it back over. I just lost count of the score, but I assume we're stuck a little bit here. Maybe it's 6 for them, 5 for us. Could be. Interesting serve style from Rolly. He loves the fucking slice on the serve. Second serve here might have been out. It was out. Okay, so we're gonna change sides here, it looks like. That's a common thing at these Gaudy Cup matches. There's a couple of reasons. One, sometimes the light is coming through the roof, shining into players' eyes. And for two, there's courts behind where the camera currently is, and they have lights, and those lights are a little bit distracting. So it's a little bit shitter to be on this side most of the time. That's kind of the consensus. Very weak overhead. Too bouncy. Eric hits it out. It's a little switch ski for us there. That time not working out well. Bit of a weak serve. Oh, I could have done something with that. I go for a bit of a rare shot there. Ollie hits it out. So kind of a nice shot by me. Not the best, not the worst. Mix it up a little bit. And I don't know the score. It feels about even. I'm not sure. Okay, that looks like an ace. So Eric taking a bit of a turn for the worse here down the stretch. Ollie with his God mode shot. I don't know if it's like the particular spin he puts on the ball, like side and back spin, but when he hits these shots to the fence, they come very straight down quite often. They're very hard to return, so it's just a good shot, really. Okay, so that was enough that time. That smash. But yeah, a lot of... This is an average game. I guess it's a warm-up game, you know, it's our first game. All of us for this day. What's Ollie gonna do? I think he kills me here. Yeah, I don't know. Was I still moving? I want to rewatch that, actually. Even though we don't have a great angle with Ollie blocking it a little bit. I do stop, but my racket just is not prepared. That is not good enough. Right there, that is absolutely not good enough. So you can't see the shot, but you can see me. Like, Ollie's going to hit that, and I'm not going to react until too late. Like, my racket's still moving. So I'm basically moving while hitting the ball. Not good enough. My reactions are too slow. But to be fair, I'm just fucking old, you know? Maybe that's how it goes for me. But yeah, Rolly, very interesting service style. Do like it. Eric dies there on the fence here. And sometimes when your partner makes a few misses or mistakes or whatever, like, you start to force the action a bit yourself, and I think that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah, I fire one out, and that's very, very tilting, because now what was not the worst game, like kind of an even Steven game, has turned into we're getting kind of smashed. And I know that the score ends up 15-9 for them, which is a pretty solid win, but I think right now it's 15-7, and it's up to me. Oh no, maybe it's heading towards 15-7, I guess. Ollie may be serving last. But it's bad, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, maybe right now it's, I don't know what the score is, even 15-6, I don't know, we're getting smoked. No, we lose that too. So, I'm not sure exactly. Maybe we win the last 2 points, but the end result of this game is 15-9 for them. So, a bad start to the day for me. And definitely not playing well. Thinking about what I'm doing too much, maybe. Trying to force it a little bit too much, maybe. Just being kind of unsure how I want to play. And Ollie hitting some nice shots. Oh, soft return from Roland. Eric puts some pressure on him. Very nice. Is this the last serve? Maybe. Oh, that's a horrid lob. Horrid lob by me. Alright, Eric gets one done. So we win the last two, it goes 15-9, so could have been even worse, I guess, but pretty terrible game overall. Not too fond of that, so I hope you're enjoying this fucking content. Looks pretty bad so far. Maybe things will pick up. And the system with Gaudy, just so you know, is one of the people you just played against is now the person you play with. So we've got the dark green team here, me and Rolly. We're taking on Josip and everybody's favorite player, the young blonde man, who I'm excited to see him. Doing some flexing for fun. It's Dam. Hello, Reg. And I'm going to go straight to him at the start and try and finish him off just to show him who's boss, but couldn't quite get that one. I mean, honestly, I almost had it. It was just that little bit too high, this lob. Little bit too high. He's laughing, thinking I'm just being a complete fucking whale. I am kind of being a whale. I'm just trying to do the Patrick Antonius, you know, giving action. He's going to hit pretty high lob there. Rolly seems to want it, so I let him have it. Good ball from Rolly. Very top down. Nice angle. Josip mixes one into me. And I actually lobbed that out. So we're going to start this game quite poorly here. Going 0-2 down, both off the back of my mistake. So I'm looking like a shit fucking teammate right now. Wailing balls off. Oh, very nice from Rolly. Decent follow-up from me. And we're going to somehow hit that one out. So we had control at that point. Maybe my punting has kind of rubbed off on Rolly here. That was just sort of happening to me in the first game. Feeling a bit like I had to do something with the ball, but whatever. It's early days. 3-0. Let's see what's going to happen. Lob to Imber. We recover the ball. Twice. Oh, Josip can't finish. Rolly, very nice return. Targets Josip down. I get the ball. Very bad smash, but the point goes on. Total mishit. Josip with a long lob. Oh, and I find him on the side, so... You see me smiling there. That was a spice shot. Sometimes in paddle, you just feel when they're not expecting a certain ball. And it can be good to do. Obviously, there's risk, you know, like the angle on that shot was tighter. So, a risky shot, but it could swing the momentum of the game. We were down 3-0, and now it's 1-3. Maybe we're going to get a little comeback going. I lob Imber just to give him some action. If I was bum hunting, I think lobbing Josip a bunch would have probably been smart, but it's no fun to beat the blonde man unless you beat the blonde man, you know? Test out his overheads a bit. He finds Rolly there. Very nice ball from him. And, oh, Rolly almost gets that one back. That would have been cool. But this overhead from Imber in the middle of that point to Rolly's right side, almost on the fence, if not on the fence. Quite a strong shot. Rolly did well just to return that, to be honest. Josip coming across to Rolly. I'm going to intercept that ball. And it's just enough off the top of the fence to let us get a point there. So I think we're 4-2 down. It's feeling okay, you know? It's feeling okay right now. Maybe it's 3-3. I don't fucking know, honestly. Oops. I guess he missed the serve. Okay. Second serve. Weak lob, but it's the backhand, so good aim. He also puts me in the corner. I barely come out of there. That has to be tilting. Let's watch that one back. I get put deep in the corner and watch me scrambling for this ball. A little fucking badminton flick shot. Just over the net onto his racket, and he can't do anything with the ball. It's very lucky. I think it's interesting to watch people's different habits with the loose balls that are around the court. Do they pocket them? Do they put them on the net? You know, what do they do? I just pocket, man. You know, I'll pick the ball up, get it off the court. I mix in a bit of a weaker shot. And then I miss a very, very easy backhand volley. I don't really know why. I sort of two-handed that one randomly. Just not focusing, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, we get a free point off a service. That's much appreciated as we're sort of tilting at the moment. Oh, interesting shot. Rolly covers me in the middle. Nice job. I get another lob. Imber. I don't really know what I was doing there. I mean, I guess I was kind of aiming more for him. And luckily I hit him in like the shoe or something. But my actual angle of overhead there was very, very garbage. Because if I didn't hit him here, it's just going to bounce back center. Josip's. It's going to be coming directly to Josip. So, horrible shot, but good thing I hit him. It is a bit of a thing in paddle to sort of aim at the player, but in that situation, it was a mistake, I think. I was just trying to aim for the back glass to try and bounce it out over the wall. And that would have been a smarter shot to take. I mean, if you could hit them every time, obviously you do it, but... Oh, Imber's going to make the rare error there. The ones that are harder than they seem are like where you mix up the pace of a ball. Like maybe you fake like you're going to hit it hard, and you end up hitting it sort of weaker to the back. For me, at least, these are much, much less consistent than if I set myself up properly for the shot. And Josip is going to donk one into the net, following Imber's lead there. And not to spoil too hard, but things are about to turn south for our opponents here. They're going to go on quite the downswing. And it'll be interesting to watch this back. And this is the opportunity I had today to really build up a nice score. And let's see exactly how that goes down. My serve. Quick little serve. I'm going to get an overhead here. And it's just free money. Yeah. Free cash. Serve to Imber. Good lob. Really happy just to play balls to Josip, and he's going to hit one out there, so... Couple points for us. And over to Imber's serve. What am I going to do with that? Oh, I play top down into him, and he hits it out. I mean, it was a decent little angle there, yeah. Decent little angle. If you can get the top down angle, it's quite a good shot. And another mistake comes out of Josip there. Imber has to be laughing / tilting. A bit of a combo of both there. As he knows it's nothing he could do differently. But he is stuck some buy-ins now. And the question is, like, I think this is interesting. Like, I don't want to bum hunt and not give Imber balls. But, like, right now in this moment, Josip is steamed and not playing well. Like, the correct strategy is just kind of to focus on him, you know? Like, you want to get him more and more in his own head, right? Like, if he makes another mistake and another mistake and another mistake, he's, like, full steamed. And now Imber's also hard steamed. He'll force some shots he shouldn't force. Maybe you mix a ball into him. He's now not expecting it because he thinks you're going to hunt. The correct strategy is to go after the steamer, at least for a little while. I don't know if we do that or not. I'm just trying to finish balls that I can. Imber gets that back pretty nicely. Good lob from me. Point goes on, or does it? Yes, wow. Ridiculous ball from Imber. And yes, the point does go on. So this is a nice one so far. Imber establishes himself at the net. I give a pretty average lob. He's going to play that mix up the side shot. Rolly does well there. Nice lob. And now Rolly finds his customer. And I decide not to swing at that ball. Kind of a nice little reaction there. Let's have a look. Was it attempt? I almost went for it, yeah. I almost went for it. I make some comment to him about the dodge. It's such a great dodge, man. You've done very well. Imber moving his feet a lot. Oh, not good enough smash from me. Imber counters it, but can't really change the pace on it too much. I get a nice little lob on him. Rolly plays it cross twice, maybe out, or just in. And now? Alright, so keeps on the cross. Very understandable. I get it. I get why he's doing it. It's a natural shot, it makes sense. It's probably the better strategy play for us. It feels kind of dirty. Oops. From my perspective, like, because I'm trying to beat Imber, you know, and we're sort of just standing there in some of these points, and it's whatever. You know, this is just part of the game. Sometimes people have a bad game. There'll be some more interesting stuff to say about that after. Good shot from Imber, and I let it double bounce there. So not sure what I should have done there. Could I have got a fence block? Should I have hit it after glass 1 into glass at the back? Maybe. I try to wait for the double bounce, and I'm just not good enough really to get it. I possibly could have got it if I was a little better prepared, but yeah, it's a mistake on when I tried to take it. Now we mix in Chiquita. I rush. So I do target Josip in that particular point, yeah. Bad lob here. Can we get it back? No, I'm going to make another spinning in the corner mistake, so... Not great there. Not great, but we are definitely ahead. I think we get up to a 6-point lead in this game, somewhere around here. Service fault. Really bad lob. And Rolly's going to take that point. That's out. I try to fake that. It's such rubbish. Such a rubbish fake. I actually want to watch that back. I'm just so bad at faking. Watch me fake it. So that's believable. Actually, honestly, the fake job's not like completely terrible. I just needed better transition. So like here, Imber's kind of running, kind of not. He sees what I'm doing though. I didn't really sell him on much there. Yeah, so it's not a good fake job. No. And he gets a good ball. Rolly does well to return that. I get given the ball. I play a decent shot. It's going to go out from Josip, kind of cutting off Imber's forehand there. Let's just see how that went down. So, Imber plays to me. I get an okay ball. It's obviously Imber's forehand there, by the way. Totally obvious. In general, if you have an option for like your one player to take a forehand or the other guy to take a backhand, you should be giving it to the forehand because there's just more options from a forehand. If you add in the fact that Imber is also a very good player, clear decision. But sometimes in the moment, you just like don't want the other guy not to swing at it, you know? So if you're there, you take it. Yeah, I fucking lose the pot there. What can you do? It's a pretty good shot. So we're talking about the score. Oh, I remember what happened. They think the score is something that it's not, but we confirmed after with the video that we were correct about what the score was. It's basically a dispute about 1 point, but it's fair enough. Nobody wants to be rugged for a point, so we resolve the dispute and go on. And Imber's going to whale it off there. For the last point of the game? That's interesting. Alright, well that's that. Okay, so this time we played a little bit, like my team played a little bit better. Rolly played pretty good. I played better than game 1. Not really great though. And now we kind of have an interesting spot here. So I love these discussions, the strategy, the mental game, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I'm here with Josip. Oh my god, this is yeah, we could have won this. So I'm here with Josip, and basically, like, he usually plays on the left, but in this League 1, there's a decent amount of players who are probably better on the left than he is, and it makes sense, or does it? That's the topic here. For those guys that are better to play on the left. And so what I was thinking is, like, the points he lost here were probably due to just, like, not being completely comfortable defending out of the right corner, taking some of these middle backhands, you know, this kind of stuff. So I'm thinking, why don't we play him on the left, where he's more comfortable, and we'll just see how it goes. And so he likes that. I think this is also kind of good just mental game stuff. It's like now, you know, like he was probably feeling like last game being on the right was kind of part of the problem. Now he's on the left. We've got a bit of a mental reset here. You know, I think there's a lot of interesting factors in these type of decisions on a human level. Obviously, if everyone's just a bot, it's all good. But I'm going to start the game off with just the punt off, and it might have been going out. Let's check this. So Eric's going to return here. I think it was going in, but I somehow contact the ball on the top right of my racket, so total mishit. And I hit it into the fucking fence. So we're going to start off at... I think I'm telling him to change sides, yeah, because we're going to switch on my serve. That was also part of the discussion earlier. Anyway, look at this one. So after the first point, I go to smash this and we kind of get in each other's way. Now, whose ball is this? Like, honestly, I don't really know. Because he's certainly big enough that he can probably get that. But this is... The thing is, for me, I'm coming over its forehand side. Like, this is very natural for me to want to take this. So it's interesting. I mean, he could have got it, and, like, honestly, he could have hit this, like, up here, and tapped it out over here. It's certainly possible. He could have done it. I feel like I have basically guaranteed good shot also, but maybe it's not going over. And we're going to get in each other's way, and I kind of don't really swing at the end. I sort of do, sort of don't. But, you know, when you get in each other's way, it's whatever. You don't. It's not really worth hitting each other over the point. But that's 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Missed smashes. You know, could have both been winners very easily. And instead we're 0-2 down. So, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Oh, we get 1 point back. That was actually a very nice low flat ball there from Josip. Eric's Nick serve. And he gives me kind of a friendly ball. I'm going to lob Peter. Honestly, could have been a strategy issue, but Josip doesn't have a problem dealing with that. Peter, good lob. And this is kind of a common shot, actually, is this. Where people are running backwards and they end up contacting the ball at, like, just a bad angle because they, like, bring in their racket, like, in sort of like a up to down swinging motion. So if you bring it in on the down, right, like, where does the ball go? Well, it goes fucking down. And you're not really trying to, like, hitting it like this direction and bouncing it, like, short here so it bounces up is also a bad shot. You want to hit these, like, flatter and deeper. That's what I've come to learn. Whenever I do these type of shots like this, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a... Whatever this is, like a windmill shot. Whenever I do these now, I just try to hit them slower and deeper. Because these ones, like, they're a risk of the net, and even if you didn't hit the net, like, if you hit it a little bit in front of the net, it was over. It's bouncing up fucking high bounce for Peter, and he could play hard here, to the side, my side. You know, when a ball bounces high, you got a lot of options. So I tried to cut that shot out of my game, basically. At least that version of it, where it's like a top to down, high bounce kind of ball. Anyway, whatever. We switch on the serve again. Eric gives me a ball. I'm probably just going to smash that, right? Yeah. Josip's considering telling me something here. He decides to tell me that if I can smash it, then I should, and he'll stay out of the way, and I'll just tell him, like, yeah, I'll try and tell you early, so, you know, we don't get in the way of each other again. Because obviously that sucks when you interrupt each other's shot and lose the point instead of possibly having a winner. So, deep volley, sort of volley, overhead kind of pressure shot. Good shot. And I don't know, are we chopping now? It's a reasonable score. I give a very weak ball to Peter. Peter... Ah, this was a ball of contention here. So we actually had a dispute where we said we'd look at it at the end, and I think that they couldn't zoom in enough or something to see what happened there. So let's find out, did this ball go in or out in the end? We can try and watch it in slow-mo here. So this ball off here, boom. Do you think this ball goes in or out? I really don't know. Can we see anything noticeable? Did they hit the pole? It's very hard to tell. I'm not sure. Eric doesn't seem to think it's gone out based on how he's moving. Does it hit at the end? I don't think so. Or is he not going to swing at it? He doesn't swing at it. Well, it's very interesting. Let's just watch that again. In real time. It does go, it travels slowly. I really have no fucking clue if that's in or out. It travels slowly. Could it have hit the fence and slowed down? But then it didn't really change its angle at all, right? That's the part that doesn't look like it happened. Does it change its angle? No, it looks like it slows down, but that could be a backspin thing. I don't know. We ended up counting that point in, and yeah, I don't know. I think we probably should have replayed it. The problem was that Josip was pretty sure it was in, and he's the guy that has the best point of view. So, like, is he really coming and lying about this? Obviously fucking not. So, I think it was fine what we did, which was to count it at the time. Obviously, if we see it on the video. The thing is, it's hard for it to be conclusive on the video in a very close spot like that, but... Anyway, whatever. And then Peter has a ball on top of the net, and that also doesn't go his way. So, running bad is Peter, and I think they're down a little bit now. This one is also called out. Yeah, I really couldn't see this. I'm curious just to watch it now. Because these are very close. Like, I'm never that sure. Ah, no, that did hit early on the fence, right? That actually hits here, right? Right, so I thought it hit as his racket hit it. But it looks like it actually hits significantly earlier. I thought he hit it out and he was saying, oh no, it was out. So, yeah, right, now I know the score. I remember that conversation. So it's 6-3 now for us. Not a good droppy by me. Good ball by Josip. What can I do with that? Just a basic shot. And then a lob. Pretty good lob. Peter attacks slightly. And then gives to Josip. Eric plays the ball. I play a weird smash and somehow find it there. Not the most advisable smash. Not the most advisable smash. I think I should have played that a little bit straighter. But I find the perfect angle. I also remember hurting my foot a bit on this. So I'm gonna land. Do I land awkwardly? On my left foot? It's not too bad. Minor roll, like min roll. Okay. Good lob there. Oh, Jesus, a hard one. Uh-oh. Nice, Josip. Oh, nice one, me as well. One more. Beautiful stuff. Now what? Peter gives to Josip. Josip attacks Peter. Respect, man, respect. Some people would have bum hunted the other player. Peter's quite a good player. In that situation, I like that Josip just goes for the natural shot. I think that's cool. So now I'm back over to the left for the serve. It's a good serve, and... Oh, I think he got that one. He did. Point goes on. Weak lob. Yeah, find Peter's shoes there. What's that ball? Not a bad ball. I play the boring easy lob. I could have done something spicier, but I don't think there was too much upside. Peter with just some basic shots. Eric could put pressure there, he does, but I find a pretty good defensive shot. Bad lob to Eric. Josip defends it well. What am I going to do here? Oh, I spiced the little forehand in. Very good return, yeah, from Peter there. That was a nice return. So the little spicy forehand comes in, and he finds just a good line ball. I recover, but Eric gets a nice shot. We lose the point. Very bouncy. I don't even know if you would call that shot a lob by me. Oh, Eric just not ready there, asleep on the job. Whoa, what is that shot? Crazy. Just the absolute miracle block back over the net. Sometimes the ball takes a weird angle where, like, you sort of can't see it. Or, like, maybe your brain just thinks it's going out and you're wrong. I'm not sure, but yeah, I just basically let it go. For whatever reason. Tilt off the first serve. Pretty good second serve, though. Okay. Ah, yeah, I tried that one out and it works. Yeah, yeah. It's a bad beat, mate. That is a bad beat. Let's have a look at that one again. It's like, I'm not even that close to the glass. You really shouldn't play this shot. This shot is just kind of stupid. But just throw it in, whatever. I like forcing those, to be honest. They're quite fun. It's probably one of the most fun things about being on the right side is the forehand into glass shots. Is it good, that serve? They don't seem to complain. I guess it was fine. Oh. Now what are you doing, Peter? Going for Josip. Eric with a godly lob. Josip, nice defense there. Tough ball. Yeah, good pressure. Josip step up. He does. Down the middle. I remember this. He plays down the middle again. And honestly, that was my ball. That was just my ball. I think the problem was I hesitated at the end. I got paranoid about the line. I think a mistake here is the positioning is bad. I'm like covering a bit of middle where I actually shouldn't be. I should be here. I should be covering line. And Josip should be a little bit more, and looking to cover middle. Because I don't like this. Like, he can kill me here. If we're both over, I mean, he kind of has a good angle to also find Josip there. It is whatever. It's a spot where he has some options, and I didn't react properly. I misjudged the ball. If I realized it was that close to me, I should have obviously just gone for it, even if it was a bad shot. Okay. We win a point. Second serve. Oh, that's in. Now what? Slow ball to me, says Peter. And it's just like this weird ball that like kind of dies at the back when I wasn't expecting it. I thought he was going to hit a stronger shot, but I think once I saw him hit a softie like this, I probably should have stepped back. Yeah, I didn't step back, and that's actually what kills me, my lack of stepping back. And of course, misjudging the ball's speed. They're pretty tilting there, because his shot was obviously not very good. I could have even just blocked it with pace, but I decided to play it off the glass, because it seems like a good decision, and got punished. Oh dear, sweet. That one hurts. And then I lob it out like a complete idiot. I hate that. I hate when I see a mistake and then I basically decide to just force the action myself, being unnecessarily aggressive. Oh man. Really good from Josip. Yeah, I remember this. So the game score in the end, it was 13 for us and 11 for them. And they were saying, oh, we should check for that point. Like, I think, we would have won, maybe if that point was in. But realistically, we had a 6-point lead and we just played, like, total shit at the end of the game. And whether we drew or won, we certainly Could have played a lot better down the stretch. We had some good opportunities and just fucked up. But yeah, GG. And Peter actually goes on to crush this day. And I guess I'll be playing with him. We're even moving the camera. They made me move courts, I guess. We're playing against Lucas and Rolly. So this should be money for me and Peter. I think this doesn't actually go as well as I hoped. I don't really remember though. Me and Peter are looking decent here. We could do very well. Alright, interesting rally so far. Oh, I'm just so bad. I step out of the way of the ball, misjudging it completely. I needed to run there. So they're going to start up 1-0. Good smash from Rolly. Interesting lob style from me there. Rolly's happy to come across the court, but he doesn't know what's waiting for him there. Nice rally from everyone, and Peter finds the middle. The open middle there, showing his class. So 1-1 going into the second point. Really good shot from Peter, and Rolly does an incredible job returning it. Peter, like, I would have been asleep just celebrating my victory as Peter. But he's going to stay locked in and then find a pretty sick Bahada here. Watch this. Boom. Look at the speed and angle of that. Like, very hard to find something that fast and still in. And he's got it, you know? So that's a very, very fine angle. Pretty fucking good shot. Glass lob. Peter trying to regain control. They're putting good pressure on us. Wow, nice dodge from Peter there. Watch this fucking ball. Missile. Boom! Jesus Christ. So we go ahead here, I guess. 3-1 or so. Oh yeah, I like that actually. I remember doing that, mixing that in. Usually this ball I would lob pure. And this time I decided to play like a little bit harder down the middle. Lucas did a good job defending it. If he didn't do as good of a job, that could have been like a good pressure ball. But maybe I misaimed it a bit. I hit it kind of close to his forehand. I should have put it more in the middle. Yeah, Rolly just giving me a lot of those floating balls. Wow, fuck, he almost gets that. But yeah, this is one of my favorite things, I guess. This here. That shot right there. So it's where people play like these weak, like, bandeja, or whatever they call them, like a softer ball to try and, like, keep me back. But when it comes with this bounce, like, just have a watch here of this angle, and it's bouncing up over the net, I like to sort of have a little jump and forehand play. And my goal here isn't to get the ball, like, past them or for a winner. My goal is just keep Rolly back where he is while advancing forward myself. So I come in, and then he's going to defend it with a block, which could just be a mistake, but it's hard to wait for the corner on those balls. And I get a little smash as a result. But yeah, I really do enjoy that shot, and I feel like I get that shot a lot more on the right side, because the enemy right side players tend to be nittier. Left side players tend to be a bit more spewy, at least with the group that we play with. Oh, Lucas just going for a wild one there. Lucas fucking hurting my back with all of these strange fucking fast-paced flat balls he plays. Bad ball by me there. It was a bad angle. Really nice stuff by us there. Come on, Peter. Yeah, they earned that one. They earned that one. That was nice. So, I mean, fucking good defense from Peter and shit. Like, I got a nice block or two in there. It's a good point. Lucas was ready and waiting and hit the right shot. But despite all of that, like pretty good battles back and forth, they're actually at the half, they're going to be down 9-3. Interesting lob from me there. I try and turn the pressure back on, Rolly. I think that's the halftime then, or... Good play by Lucas. Oh, he's going to hit that one out. That's fucking depressing. Lucas getting aggressive on Peter, which is respectable. Peter quite solid and got some power. I like the balls of Lucas to challenge him. And that's that weird overhead shot I was just talking about. Rolly's surviving and thriving. Good lob by me though. What's Peter going to do with that? Oh, he just lobs Rolly. Rolly plays to me. I probably attack that ball. Oh, I do a really weird shot actually. Probably a miss hit. And there's my little jump shot. Yeah, and it gets him again. The Rolly with that bouncing trash and gets pushed back. I quite like this. Not too many people play this ball that Rolly's playing here though. Like this kind of bouncy ball that drops early. I think it's a good shot actually from Rolly, but he has to play it like towards the fence for it to be effective. If you play it towards the player, they can just do anything along the lines of my shot, where like a fastball coming back to a Rolly's body, and it's not good for him because then he's getting kept back. Oh, a little bit of a discussion who's going to take that one. Oh, I know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm punting. I'm punting. I suck. I just wanted to play the fucking stupid ball into the wall. Probably play it like 100% of the time. It bounces like that. Not very balanced. Rolly lob. At the basic shot. Interesting kind of shot from Peter there. If Peter comes to take that ball, I remember that. We had a little discussion. I mean, whatever. If he wants to get that ball. Let's have a look. What was he really doing? So, after this, I get lobbed, right? Yeah, that's for sure my ball. Because Peter doesn't want to be so out of position after he takes it, if it's avoidable. Oh, Peter, rare mistake, very solid player. Hitting that one long. So yeah, despite having a pretty good start, I think we end up cooling down and not really having the best overall score in this match. We do win it though. Which, in the way that the Gaudy Cup works, it's always nice to win. Wow, really nice return. Oh my god, he's going to win the point off that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Great return though. So it's a decent shot by Rolly. I play a very strange lob. Rolly attacks it nicely. Peter God ball. Lucas gets it done. It's a little backhand flick. Running past the ball. I mix that one up into Lucas. I gotta say his net defense is actually quite good. I don't know if I'm going to throw hard balls to his body very often. Like, he defends them extremely well. Lucas has a lot of potential, I think, in League One. He didn't play for quite a long time due to an injury. Came back and just immediately out of the gate playing good. So quite cool. I do my little jumpy ball sort of again there. Really nice by Peter. Just perfect stuff. Lucas played good defense. I mean, what can you do when the pressure keeps coming? Yeah, I'm steamed there. Like, I missed a very easy shot to continue putting pressure. High floating ball. I just wasn't ready, right? Like, my racket is just down, right? Like, right now, my racket should be, like, already lifting up. So I just come too late. Really no excuse. Really no excuse for that. I do the same thing twice in a row. So I'm like mega tilted here because we're playing pretty solid game overall. I'm gonna chip dump 2 points at the end just for zero reason. So quite frustrating. Okay. That was out by Lucas. And we hit this one out, so we do win the game, but I believe it was a 14-10 in the end. Not particularly good. And now I'm going to play a game with Lucas. I don't remember who wins this game. I lost with Eric. Fuck. Shit. Who's my other loss with? We just saw it probably. Or is it coming here? Fuck, I don't even know. Solid from Lucas so far. We win the point on that. Very weak miss-hit return by me. Unlucky. So 1-1 to start. Target Josip there. Ollie quite good at defending Bahadas to his credit. Oh, I'm going to smash that one at him. And it's like kind of a bad smash, but it's kind of a good smash. And the reason is, like, he's so far up and he's not expecting this pace of ball. Like, when people come here, the advantage that they have is that they can block any kind of medium or softer shot that's coming towards their side. I decide, fuck it, I'll just like smash fucking one into him. And if he could, the correct play would be to dodge it and then just counter it, and he'd probably do a good job. But being able to dodge it when it's coming, it's tough. And being able to block it when it's coming at this speed, at this range, is also tough. So this is kind of a shot that the paddle coach that teaches most of these poker guys, including me, says you should throw in if they come too close. Just like one hard one at them to get them to fuck off, basically. So you're also blaming himself there for giving the lob, but like honestly, my shot decision was like pretty dodgy there. It's not something I would commonly go for, but if Ollie's standing up there, I definitely don't want to hit him a slow or medium pace ball. So I could have played long line with a slower shot, or I could just smash one into Ollie Yola. Ollie with some really good recoveries there. Really, really good. But he can't win every single point. Sorry, return every single ball. So yeah, Ollie not looking his usual self in this game, that's for sure. Oh, it's so sad. That's so sad. I think we're talking about the score or something. Oh, Lucas. Loses a couple of pots there. Oh my god, he doesn't go for that. Jesus Christ. He recovers it well. Is that over? Oh, yeah, that's where he goes for this. This is fully retarded for what it's worth. I mean, respect the dedication, but mate, maybe he's not drawing full dead. I mean, you're drawing, the ball's landing as you're running. I mean, you're drawing pretty dead, but I can understand why he puts in the effort. Like, for example, if it randomly bounced up here, he might have got it, you know? So there's not no reason to run, but he's going to collide with the pole on his thigh, upper thigh. I mean, you know, it'd probably leave a bruise. He might not feel it too much in the moment, but hitting the pole there, he's a pretty heavy guy. Could easily weigh 100, Josip. Probably doesn't weigh quite 100. He looks pretty in decent shape and whatnot. Whereas I'm sitting over on the other side at 120 despite being shorter than him, I think. So yeah, I mean, respect the passion to run for the ball, but didn't really have much chance of getting it back. It's funny because I'm pretty sure he overtakes Ollie in the foot race pretty hard. Let's see where Ollie was in that. So, alright. It's going to be a lob to me, I guess, right now. So Ollie, like, what's he doing? Ollie should have just gone. What the fuck are you doing, Ollie, mate? You gave up on that. Josip from across court almost fucking caught it. To be fair, Josip had speed there. You hear me saying, oh shit. I just wasn't expecting that. It didn't make sense to see that happen at that moment, but from Josip's perspective, you know, he was only like a quarter second behind the ball. Come on, let's go. Yes. Great return, man. Great return there. Keeping us alive. Oh my god. Yes, it's over though. Oh, that's such a bad ball. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm so stupid. Look at my fucking garbage. I try to lob this, like, to just not give a very easy ball for them to finish. I should have just played low flat. Because, like, even though I block it decently, it's still just flying out after giving him that garbage lob. The poor decision by me. And now I punt that off, yeah. Tilting. Definitely making a lot of mistakes, but when don't you make mistakes? Good return. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That's fucked. That is fucked. We basically just say, well, nice hand. But this is a ridiculous fucking load here. Alright. That's mine. Josip starts running. I go for it despite the run. He's going to tap that in just barely. And then he's going to find the miracle fucking finishing move there. Crazy shot. That's sick. I think we're chopping going into the half after that ball. So a bit disappointing for me and Lucas. I think we had a bit of a lead on them. A few mistakes at the end of the half put us in the hole or even. Great D from Lucas so far. Great D. Oh, Josip mixes the ball onto me. Ollie wants to take it, and he punts it off. So good defense, just winning us a point, basically. Ah, it's so tough. He's almost getting those through the leg shots, though. It's quite sick. I enjoyed that one, apparently. You hear me go, woo. I think I get distracted in this point. Oh god, it's a mishit lob. Yeah, what happened there? That looked funny. Terrible smash. Josip runs again, and then the court's just open. I think I was saying like run, Ollie, run or something. Yeah, that's the risk if you're the right side player and you run for such a ball. If you do return it weak, you're gonna get finished anyway. Oh, we hit one out there on the serve. I think I'm about to punt as well. I remember because I realized the other teams had finished and they were watching our game. I wanted to do like a fancier shot here, like the short Chiquita ball. And I just tell myself, well, that was stupid. Yes, of course it is. When you take a risk, you don't aim properly, not focused. Whatever, it's also just a fucking awful shot in that spot. I'm just trying to be cool. Trying to be cool isn't too cool. Remember that one. Lucas has good overheads. You're also giving him kind of a friendly lob there. Not recommended. Ooh, Spicer! Oh, he's gonna get called out. Very close to the line. Unlucky. Lucas doesn't want to take that. Yeah, and we get finished here as a result, yeah. Yeah, he calls me to take it, but late. Yeah, that's why you see me kind of change what I'm doing. Ollie punishes me. I think what I should have done here is just, sure, I'll take it if he calls it, but instead of trying to take the overhead, just let it fucking bounce. Hit a lob back. You know, I forced this. Look how open I am on the side, and my momentum was still going right. Like, only just now am I changing my momentum back so that I can move left, and Ollie's about to fucking hit the ball. And it's not like my shot was even good. Like, look where Ollie is. He's taking like an overhead from in front of him. So yeah, just bad by me, but yeah, I don't know. I was trying to do what I was called to do. I should have just pivoted slightly and played a high ball to give myself time. So yeah, kind of bad, but whatever. Oh, I'm just playing bad. I try some weird fucking fake shot, lob shot, fucking whatever. Totally stupid by me. Oh no. Come on, let's get this point. Ah, yeah, I remember that. That's to put us up 12-11. Okay? And Ollie is steamed, as he should be. Because he has that opportunity. Yeah, he also plays there. I try line ball, but look how I hit line ball here. It's fucking full garbage backspin trash. I should have hit top spin. Just slight top spin. Keep it flat. Instead I gave Ollie a floater. And now we're serving for the win. 12-11. Okay, serve. Not a very good second ball. And Ollie hits just full godly fucking ball. Climbing over the net. Touching it and saying hello. And we chop this game up after having an advantage throughout most of the game. And giving ourselves a chance at the end. So disappointing. It's a draw. Oh yeah, so now me and Ollie, yeah, okay. Me and Ollie play against Martin and Peter, and I'm gonna tell Martin friendly 100. And like I know that they're favorites in the game, but you know, I just feel like causing a little bit of an upset. Getting a bit of fun going. Ollie is offered the opportunity to enter the bet. He quickly declines, which is terrible for team morale. Ollie gets that ball back. Nicely done. It was quite fast. You can't really tell because, you know, of where the camera's positioned, but it was a very quick ball that he played well. And then he fucking line balls in, and we're up 2-0 in the €100 match. What will I do with my serve? I think it was a fault. Very big fault. Second serve, okay. Yeah, that's my bad. I thought I could finish that shot off. How far away am I? It's not that bad. I mean, he made a good run. My ball's coming back over the net, but not by much, so... It's just not enough of a smash there. Get Ollie in trouble. At least Imber enjoys himself. That's Ollie's special shot. Wow, Imber gets that in. I got him covered there. The little maxi special, the fucking you can't see me shot. The thing that makes this shot so interesting is like... This looks like you're just like happy to get it back. And the difference between you taking the ball to Peter, right? Like I could hit this ball to Peter right now. Or right now. It's just that tiny bit. What is that? 2 frames? 3 frames maybe? So whatever that is in terms of a second. What is that? 0.1 seconds? Is that right? Something like a maximum of 0.1 seconds difference. And we've got a completely different rotation where we're facing, and it's unexpected, right? Look how he's locked in, expecting middle at worst. And it's going to find line. He reacts pretty fucking quickly, and he cannot get there. And this is a fast guy. So that's the power of that kind of rotating shot. It's quite cool. Like, you really have options there, like, because you're spinning your body. You could hit all the sides, sort of. And they don't really know what you're going to hit because you're concealing, you know, you're not like kind of showing with your muscles where you're going to aim in advance. Because the way you're positioned is to aim for any of them. Ah, tilt. He could have forehanded that into back glass. But he doesn't usually go for those. Yeah, disappointing because very strong start from Ollie and me. Ollie the Spice Man. Beautiful ball. And we get the job done. Nice kind of rarer shot from me. Just the sort of soft finishing move. Passing Peter. So very nice. I mean, feeling good, me and Ollie, at the moment. The €100 looking good. Martin probably min sweating it. Wondering just how the fuck we're going to beat him and Peter. It's lit. We whale a point back. Like, those ones hurt. Against 2 really solid guys, those points are painful. That's out. And then I whale 1-2. We whale 2 off. Oh, man. That fucking stings, bro. Oh, I was trying to get us unstuck. I mean, it was whatever. It was fine. Man, is that like the highest serve ever? Let's have a look. I mean, that is certainly over belly button height. That is significantly over. I might have to keep an eye out for that next time we're playing. But in the game, it's whatever. Like, it's like people don't really farm an advantage with high serves, you know? People aren't looking to intentionally serve it from like their fucking shoulder, smashing it down at the opponent's glass corner. But yeah, Imber may serve a bit high. Peter likes to mix in those very soft shots. Ollie's not the customer for such a shot though. He's got a lot of angles. Ollie doesn't have the smash though, which could have finished that point off just before. And that's my bad. I killed Ollie there, right? Yeah, Imber plays it perfectly there. He probably thinks I'm drop shotting, and what I do is similar and just not good enough. Maybe I just needed to play that ball to Peter's side because Peter wasn't there. I mean, it's a hard angle though. Or maybe the key is just I don't step in there. Because that's just a very good shot. Terrible shot by me. Another terrible shot by me. Another terrible shot by me. And that's my ball. Terrible point by me. 3 awful shots and then no effort at the end. Just horrible stuff. So we switched sides. I think we're down 7 for them, 5 for us. At the half. That's a decent ball. That's pretty tilting. I got a really good opportunity there. Really good. That was a great ball. And then I came even a little bit late and it was still fine. I just didn't react. Right? It's kind of the issue there. So I hit this amazing shot. I should have already stepped in. As soon as I hit that, that was an amazing shot. I should be running up right now. I'm not. I move late and I'm not really moving, right? Oh, shit. Yeah. It's okay, what I've done. Yeah. Too many variables in my tactics. Like, physically. Oh, that's disappointing. Could have won us a point there. Yeah, and that one's out for Ollie now. The downswing begins. That was a decent ball. Very nice shot by Ollie. But Peter knows what's happening now. I think Ollie might honestly need to fix up his ranges a bit. Because he goes for that shot way, way, way too often. If people know it's coming, they can kind of meet and greet it. That's another terrible smash by me. And Ollie can't do anything about it, really. Just, I hit some horrible smashes in this game. I did it, like, kind of for fun, trying to just beat Imber. But I didn't really beat him, huh? He fucking got most of them back. Yeah, I just wasn't prepared enough to block that. I could break it down, but whatever. Good serve. Okay, volley. That's the Ollie special. It's a good shot. You can't really tell if that was going out from this camera angle. Ollie tells me not to shout it while he's playing his shot. It's fair enough. It's just I'm a communicator, so it's very hard for me to turn off if I think there's like a relevant pom. But whatever. And Ollie gambles again. This time in quite a bad spot. So we're in the hole now. We're in the hole significantly. And we're going to end up losing this game 16-8, the worst score that we get all day. Nice little lob there. Please don't be out. Okay. Oh no. So the point continues on, but I mean my smash was bad. End of the day, it was a bad smash. Lucky we could even return the ball after that. So yeah, me and Ollie stuck in steaming. And then we miss that when it's wide open left side. I mean, honestly, Imber might have intercepted Ollie's ball there, I think. I think he was ready. Ollie would have had to play lob and then Imber could have got it back. So we're going to lose fucking shit score, whatever. 16 fucking 8. Terrible. Get binned off, but there's one more game for the day. I got 2 losses. Oh, that was the second loss. It's not that bad, but I should have won the draw game. So I'm doing okay today overall, and we got the final match, we got me and Imber. It's gonna be nice, it's gonna be fun. We talk a bit about the sides. Imber absolutely hates me and my custom brew strategies. He's a man of the solver, and he just assumes that Padel is solved, but mate, it's far from solved. The custom strategy, switching sides on serving shit's great. You gotta get into it. He's going to oblige me a little bit in this game, despite trying to bluff me and say that he will play the entire game on the left if I force him to switch here. See, look, I tell him, hey, we're going to do this. And he's like, I'm going to stay here for the whole game. He just doesn't get it, mate. The strategies are great. The strategies are great. You got to get on board. And then he's going to punt serve because he's distracted himself. I consider telling him that there's some mental game shit going on. He should practice up in this spot. He hits a nice volley. Yeah, this volley was good, right? But you can't really see it in this camera angle. It's just a nice volley. I mean, that's a perfect volley. And honestly, Lucas does all he can to try and return that. It's just not enough. We're going to start 2-0 ahead, right? That's 24-0 would be good. 3-0 now. And I return. And I tell Imber, that was my first one for the whole day. He probably thinks I'm bluffing. But if you've watched this whole video, I'm pretty sure that I didn't fail to return a single serve except for that one today. And I took some balls quite aggressively as well, so what can you fucking do? Alright, Imber switched with me there, and I told him when we crossed sides, I told him. Maybe I didn't tell him now. I told him at some point. Basically, like, when he's there, they have to play cross, and then I get more high balls that I can smash. It's a good strategy. He like force aggro returns that and then tries to blame it on me. Because I'm saying let's get aggro on the serve. It's like, bro, it doesn't mean you have to fucking smash it into the net, you know? If they return it well. But still, being ready to take it is good. Little nitty lob. My favorite little shot, minus the full jump. We've got the net now. Great fucking volley in the middle. Good finishing move. And it's enough. Yeah. I mean, it's not even a finishing move. It's just, it's a shot that's effective enough that we would expect it to finish our opponents a decent amount of the time for the level that we play at. I go aggro there. Imber does a nice job following up. Oh, he's going to slice one out. Not a common move for him. Very nice aggressive shot. ×2, yeah. I actually don't go for those shots. I find it funny that he goes for those shots because these are quite risky shots, but I mean, he does them well. And that's the kind of play level that you want to get to. It's like At any time, you can take those balls. Well, not any time, but any time where it's reasonable-ish, and you're consistent at putting pressure, it's just nice. So, fuck knows what the score is, but we seem to be winning. Eric gets cooked. Imber rare random out fucking ball there. Trying to lob too much to the corner. There's almost never a reason to do it. Like it is fun to lob corners though, for sure. But realistically, like anytime you hit it out, you're just sitting there thinking, why the fuck would I play such a fucking gamble lob? That's a bad ball. Oh, I do hit it out. Returning those with slice is just so stupid. So pretty bad couple of mistakes by us, to be honest. Probably could win this game like with a massive, massive score advantage, but the way that we're playing right now, it's probably not enough. Good for harder. Oh my lord. Wow, what a return. What a return. Please don't punt it off. Great return again. Oh my god, I accidentally skipped. Okay, so there we go. Oh, he hits it out. Great. I didn't spoil them. Bad lob. Oh, it's okay lob actually. Too much backspin. And it's out again. Oh! He finally makes the connection in one of my games with that shot. It's just out. Great block. Oh, weird block, but we'll take it. Another good piece of defense. I managed the ball back. More good stuff. We might die there. That's in? Yeah, to me in game, this was like, I just couldn't see it, so I'm curious to see this now. No, that's definitely in. Yeah. It just could have bounced flat, but I guess a product of that was double glass. So Lucas finds a way to win 2 pretty big points throughout today's sessions. Oh my god, horrid lob, but Lucas gonna play it friendly. Is certainly out. Eric's gonna call that fence out. I mean, it's very hard to see from Eric's perspective. Let's have a look here. How on earth could Eric see that, man? Wait, no, it did hit something, right? Oh, maybe I'm just... No, I don't think it does. It's just like it looks like something happens when it passes here, like it slows down, but I don't think it does actually. Nobody cares, I'm just gonna watch it one more time. I don't know, man. Eric calling that out, I think, is a bullshit call, to be honest. I don't think that you have any angle to see that. If you're calling that out, you have to see it like bouncing off the wall, basically. You have to see a difference in motion. And pretty obviously there wasn't one. So to call it as this guy, I think it's fucked. I think you can just say, was it in? And if people aren't sure, like maybe you can replay the point. But to call that out without seeing anything is pretty fucked, bro. To be honest. Oh. That was nice. Yeah, whatever. It was okay. All right. I think this is the last couple of serves. Yeah, we did that to ourselves. A good lob at the end. And then that's game. That's the cup. Okay, so for today, we had Peter with 6 wins and a loss. We gave him his only loss. Or I guess maybe his teammate gave him his only loss. Peter winning. Fuck. Yeah, Martin coming second, Ollie coming third, me coming fourth. I don't actually remember who finished at the bottom and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's an event. It's quite cool. If you finish at the bottom 2, you might get moved down. You finish at the top 2, unless you're in League 1, you're probably going to get moved up. I started Padel a bit over a year ago in Vegas with Martin, and I was a total fucking whale. And he tried to give me some tips and shit. I started taking some coaching. I told him I'm going to fucking crush him. How long does he think it'll take me before I crush him? And he told me I'll never crush him. I think I'm about to crush him. I think that's pretty fair to say. I think we're both on a nice trajectory of skill improvement, but it's going a bit faster for me. Obviously, it also slows down over time. That's just how it goes. But I have a lot of room to improve physically. That'll help me on the court. I think I have some overhead shots that he won't be able to... I mean, to be fair, though, like, if he mains a right side, he can be fucking sick. Because he's super fast and his shots are so crispy. But if he mains left side, I think I'll become a better left side player than him. Just having the extra like kick, angle, and power, I think it'll become a relevant factor at some point. But yeah, we could be a good team, and we're going to play a couple of team events coming up. One of them being expert level, which should be pretty fucking interesting. Hopefully we can win one of our sets in that. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose everything there. That's going to be tough. Yeah, anyway, GG. Thanks for stopping by.